Hello, my Y family and friends. My name is Pearl, and I'm an instructor at the Ron Rosner YMCA. The class we're doing today is MC2, stands for Muscle Conditioning and Core. If you have not been exercising, please consult your physician before participating in the class. Today you're going to need a set of light weights, dumbbells, or medium dumbbells, and a set of heavy dumbbells. You'll want to have some water handy, and maybe even a towel if you work up a sweat. Okay? If you need time to get that, just press pause and then come back and join me. All right, let's start with a little warm-up. We're just going to simply march a little bit in place. Swing those arms, pump those arms a little bit. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale out. Inhale out, exhale out. 2 more times. Last time, you're going to step touch to your right and just bicep, tricep those arms, warming up those muscles. And then we're going to go ahead and reach forward and pull back. Okay, get your chest and back. And of course, shoulders. And then change to like a jumping jack arm. We're going to take 2 steps to the right, and the arms will come in front of the body. Just take a couple more on each side. Now step hamstring curl, pulling back again. Loosening up the quads. And then step knee. You can elbow towards the knee, but don't crunch the body. Just rotate at the waist. Then you're going to place your hands together and chop it. Four more. Wide out march. Turn those feet out. We're going to do a warm up turned out squat. You're slowly going to lower the tailbone towards the floor and come back up. Down and up. Down and up. Press through those feet as you come up. 2 more times. This is just a warm up. Right and up. Turn those feet parallel. Step and tap out to the side. Bring the hands up to your shoulders and reach for the ceiling. And then diagonally across the body. And then all the way across. Pushing through the air. And then swing it out. And step in. We're almost done with our warm-up. We're just going to take a double circle. Circle. You don't have to hop. This can be low impact, or you can add a hop if you like. 2 more times. And then you're just going to pretend like you're jumping around. A few double unders. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, march that out. All right, so we're going to do 12, 10, 8 today. So we're going to take 3 exercises and do them 12 times, 10 times, and 8 times. Okay? The first exercise we're going to do is a wide squat with your heavy weight at midline. So grab your one heavy weight Your feet are hip distance apart, right? Wider than hip distance apart. You're just hanging the dumbbell right through midline. You're gonna send that tailbone back behind you, weight in your heels, and come back up. So here we go, 12 of them. 1. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 2. 7. Push against those feet. 11 and 12. We're just going to put the weight down by our sides, and we're going to do a walkout to a push-up. Remember your push-ups, the elbows are lower than your shoulders. You're not up here at 90 degrees at the arm, okay? But you want to try to get at least 45 degrees at the elbow at your end of your push-up. You can do these long-legged or half-body. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to walk out, right? Walk out and put your knees down if you need to, and you're going to take 12 push-ups. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale on the way up. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Walk it back in. Okay? Pick up your second heavy weight. We're going to do an isolation exercise, bicep curls. Okay? Turn your palms to face forward, and let's go ahead and make these reciprocal. Alrighty, start with your right side. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Halfway there. Try to keep the upper body still. And 12. All right. Set your weights aside. Okay. This time we're going to take the wide squat, but we're going to hold the weight up in our chest. Goblet squat. And we're going to do 10. Here we go. 1, 2. Of course, you don't have to go as deep as I'm going. You can do a demi squat if you like. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set your weight down. We're back to our walkout with our push-up. This time we're doing 10. Down, walk her out. 10 push-ups, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that neck in line with the spine. And 10. Spread the feet wide and walk back and up. Pick up those biceps, those heavy weights. Back to our biceps. This time under tension, 3 counts up. 1, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 5, 2, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 2 more. 3, and 10, 2, 3. Set them down. No, actually don't. We have our third set. We're going to bring those weights to our shoulders this time. Now we have twice as much weight. If you prefer to switch to your medium weights, go right ahead. 8 squats. 1, 7, and 8. Okay. Walk out with your push-ups. 8 of them. Wide stance, come down to the floor. Walk it out, bring your feet together. 8 push-ups. Seven and 8. Walk your back and come on up. Third and final set of bicep curls. We're going to take 1 count to go up, hold it for a count, and then 2 counts to slowly return. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4. And last one. Excellent. We just finished our first triplet. Let's have a drink of water and we'll go on to the next set of exercises. So the first exercise we're going to do is a high row, and you decide whether you want to use your medium weights or your heavier weights. It's a little bit harder than the low row because we're accessing less of the back muscles. Okay, so you're going to soften the knees, you're going to send the hips back, you're going to have the weights hanging straight from the shoulders, and you're going to raise those elbows this way. With a low row, we bring the elbows back. But we're going to do a high row, okay? So grab the weights that are appropriate for you, and we're going to do 12 high rows. Here we go. Make sure those abs are pulled in to help support your lower back. Neck is long, you're looking diagonally forward. I believe this is 11 and 12. And we'll come right back up. Put your weights down. We're going to do squat jumps. Now, with squat jumps, if you do not want to jump, come up onto the balls of your feet. Right? That's an option. If you want a more advanced version of a squat jump, you can do a squat with the hitting the knees, like so. Okay, I'm going to go middle of the road. You decide. Squat jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a full squat. 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. Then you're going to pick up your lighter weights and we're going to do tricep extension. You can do this one of 2 ways. Kickbacks or overhead. If you can't get your elbows to point up towards the ceiling, if your elbows are here, it's pointless to do tricep extension like this. Okay? So I'm going to start with kickbacks. We'll do 12. Make sure you keep your shoulders down. Lift those elbows up. The more you lean, the easier it is to keep those elbows up. Here we go. 12. And 12. Okay. We're back to the high row. 10 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Exhale as you lift. And 12. All right, put those weights down. I did 12 again. I'm sorry. No, we're supposed to, should have done 10. Sorry about that, guys. Now we're gonna do 10, I get carried away. 10 squat jumps, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I hope you're landing lightly. Hope you're not jarring those joints. Okay, 10 tricep extensions. I'm gonna do overhead this time. Here we go. Try to keep the upper arm close to the sides of your face. Don't let those elbows open up. Be careful not to arch the back. All right, keep that back in its neutral curve. And 10. Okay, we're at our final set of 8 repetitions. Okay. 8 high rows. Nice straight back, no curling under, no rounding. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 squat jumps. Here we go. And 8. Pick up your light weights. Pick your favorite. I don't have a favorite, so I'm going to do 4 of one and 4 of the other. Kickbacks first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to raise it up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Okay, grab some water. And we'll move on to the next group of exercises. It's hot down here in my gym. So I'm really glad I've got my towel. Okay. So the next exercise, first we're going to do body weight dynamic forward lunges. Just body weight. Okay? So we're going to do 12, and we're going to alternate the 12. So that means it's going to be 24 total dynamic lunges. If you want to make running man arms, you can, but we're going to do this with the body upright. 1, 2, 3. Heel ball toe, toe ball heel. And 12. Alrighty. Next we're going to do an anterior raise, so I would use your lighter weight or your medium weight. And we're going to balance this. So raise one foot either in a kickstand or the whole foot completely off. We're going to raise, we're going to have to go pretty slow to keep our balance. Okay? 1, we're going to do 6 on one side, 6 on the other. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to switch sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to hit that shoulder a different way. We're going to turn palms facing forward, get those medial deltoids. We're still going to balance. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switching sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we're going to keep our weights. We're going to weight our dynamic lunges. We're going to do 10 on each side, and we're not going to alternate this time. Okay? So we'll start with the right leg. 1, 2. You've got to get down low enough to tap those weights underneath you without bending at the waist or hinging at the hip. 10. And the other side. Here we go. And 10. Okay, we're back to our anterior raise with the balance. 5 on each side. Here we go. 1. Other side. Okay, switching sides again. Overhead press. Here we go. Switch sides. And 5. Okay. Now I want you to do is pick up one heavy weight, just one. And we're going to do the dumbbell transfer. So that means that we're stepping forward with our right leg. We're going to have the dumbbell in our left hand, and we're going to transfer that dumbbell over under our leg. Okay? So step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice work. Okay. Last set of our anterior raises and overhead presses. Here we go. 1. Change sides. 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides again. Overhead press. Try not to snap the elbows, but do try to extend them all the way. 4, other side. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work, everybody. Grab a drink of water, towel off. Okay, so next we're going to do side lunges, and your choice is open or closed chain. So we're going to alternate So closed means you keep the feet down on the floor and you go side to side. You have a very wide position. Your toes are pointed straight forward unless you have some knee issues and you need to turn out your foot a little bit. We're gonna just do body weight this first set. And I'm gonna have to move my weights. Alright. So we're gonna alternate open or closed chain. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Knee is tracking right over that ankle. 6, 7. Really send that tailbone out behind you. 8. I'm bringing my elbows forward a little bit for counterbalance. 2 more on each side. And 12. Excellent. Okay. Next we're going to do another walkout, but this time it's not with the push-up. It's just with a plank. And you're going to do toe taps. Toe taps. So, wide position. Get down. Walk out. Bring your feet back in. Make sure you're not letting the hips drop. If you prefer to do this on your elbows, you can. Toe taps to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More than halfway there. 2 more on each side. Okay, and widen the feet. Walk back, weight in your heels, and come on. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to move my mat a little closer in. We're going to come down onto our mat. And our exercise is Pilates style bicycle. Okay, so with Pilates style bicycle, the knees don't come into the chest. They stay directly over the hips. You're going to extend a leg, okay? And you're going to rotate towards the knee, but you're not going to bring the knee in. Okay? Then you're going to bring the leg back in and you're going to lift the hips. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that lower back on the mat when you extend that leg. 12. Okay, rest it out. Okay, roll on over. Come on up. And this time our side lunges, we are going to weight them. I want you to grab one weight. You decide whether you want it light, medium, or heavy. We're going to hold it right here at the chest. And again, you can do closed chain or open, but this time we are not alternating. Okay? Here we go, 10 on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll do the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So we're back to our walkouts with toe taps. Okay. Go down, walk out. This time I'm going to do it down on my elbows, forearms. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more on each side. This time we don't have to stand up. Just bring your legs in, roll over onto your back. Okay, we're gonna do another bicycle, a different version. It's a hollow body bicycle. All right, if you don't like it, go back to the Pilates. Basically the hollow body bicycle, you start in the dead bug position, right? And you go into hollow body, but your hands are behind your head, right? And you go 1, 1. You decide how low those legs are, as long as your lower back doesn't pop off the floor. 4, 4. Chin off the chest. Halfway there. And I believe that this is 10. It might be 11. What's a couple extra, right? Okay, roll to your side. We have one more set for those 3 exercises. This time we're going to pick up that one heavy again. And we're going to do a transfer of the weight. We're going to go back to alternating. We're going to do a figure 8. And we're going from the inside of the thigh to the outside. Okay? So, if I'm stepping out with my right leg, I'm going to take that dumbbell underneath the right thigh, come back up, then underneath the left thigh, come back up. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Okay. Okay. So we've got one more set of the walkout with the toe taps. If you want to make this harder, if you want to beef it up a notch, don't tap the floor. Hover above the floor and come back and put the foot down. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sure you're breathing. 8 and 8. Okay. So, I have one more version of this core exercise. If you have back issues, do one of the other 2, either the Pilates bicycle or the hollow body bicycle. We're going to do hollow body to V-sit. Okay? It's going to be so much fun. So we come down in our dead bug position. We're going to extend both arms and legs. And we're going to come up into a V-sit. Okay? There you go. Hollow body. I think I'll do it with my hands here, so I'm not using my arms as momentum. 3, doing bicycles, it's going to take you a little longer to finish. But while you're finishing, I'm going to go ahead, put some cool down music on, and we'll stretch. I'm back. We'll start from the bottom, work our way up. Start with a calf stretch. Just take your feet, they're both pointing in the same direction. Your feet are hip distance apart for a good base of support. If you want to put your hand on a chair or a wall, you can, but you're not pushing into that chair or that wall. Hips are square. You can take a little pelvic tilt. And then we're simply going to shift to the back leg and pick up the toes of the front and hinge from the hips, hamstring stretch. And you're going to step forward into a quad stretch. If you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. We're bringing the knee directly. Ooh, I'm on a cushion mat. This is definitely a stability challenge for me. Okay, we'll do the other side. So you have both feet pointing forward, hip distance apart. Soften the front knee to increase the stretch. If you can't get the heel down to the floor, just walk your foot in a little bit. And then extend the front leg, soften the back. Toes are up, and you stretch that hamstring. Step forward into your quad stretch. Squeeze the glutes. Find a focal point and don't move your head. Alrighty, then go ahead and take a wide stance with those feet. Take a deep breath in. Bring one hand down to the hip. Knees are soft. Stretch up and over to the side. Let's just complete the circle. Come to your hands on your thighs and take a few cat-cows, right? Extending through the back and then exhaling as you round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And we'll exhale, roll up. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Again, wide stance. Inhale up. Other arm down in the hip. Up and over to the side. You can look wherever you want. You can gaze up, forward, or even down. Okay. You're going to go ahead and complete that circle, but this time instead of cat-cow, walk down to your toes. You can keep those knees very bent if you want. Or you can go just halfway down. But while you're down, walk the feet hip distance apart. You can feel a slight change in the stretch. Breathe. And then bend those knees and roll up slowly through the entire spine. Roll the shoulders up, back and down once again. Let's take one arm up, tricep stretch. Assisting from the front or from the top. You can see I worked up a sweat. I hope you did too. Other side. press the hands down behind your back. Keep your shoulders down, elbows back, straighten the arms. If you need more and you want to hinge over, go right ahead. Before you come up, put your hands back down in your lower back and come up. Alrighty. You can take your right arm across the body and just gentle pressure in towards the chest, stretching the shoulder. If you did long arm planks, maybe you want to roll your wrists a little bit. Or if you were white knuckling your weights, you want to loosen up the forearm and the wrist. We'll open up. Other side. And the other way. Open up and hands down. Okay. One last back extension exercise or stretch. Hands on either side of your sacrum. Feet are real close together. Okay. Squeeze the glutes. You're going to press the hips forward as you lift the chest towards the ceiling. You're looking upwards, but you're not letting the neck, the head fall back and hyperextending the neck. So this is just a little supported back bend. And then we'll come back to an upright position. One last deep breath in and exhale out. Thank you so much for joining me today with MC Squared. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will talk about it to others so that they can enjoy it as well. Have a great day.